homeless. He was telling us a story like, okay, there's a couple. They have 2 kids. The guy works at McDonald's.
Right.
And let's just say hypothetically Donald Trump buys the McDonald's and makes a big building. Then what? What's it called? The guy loses his home. Has to be evicted. Not they have to be in the car. But they can't be living in the car because if they see, like, if the police see the kids in the car, they'll like take them away. So the mom takes the kids and to like find a shelter, and he's on his own. Then he has no gas, so
right.
he leaves his car right there and gets tickets, a lot of tickets. Then eventually he gets taken away.
To jail, okay.
Huh?
Right, to jail.
No, the car gets towed.
Oh, the car.
Because he couldn't pay the tickets, and it's just stayed there because there's no gas. Because he has no
right.
job, no nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't move it.
And so yeah, there's like nothing now. He has nothing. He's stressed. He's depressed. And because you know how most people, when they have the depression or stress, they can buy medication. Well, this person could just get whatever drug they can get, like either weed, crack, whatever it can be, and then you just get addicted, and it's just a hard life. And so that's what our professor was telling us, that, you know, hopefully we can like be like, sure, we could be business majors, but also like help out organizations that help out people that are like in Skid Row or like need a lot of help. Because that's what he used to do. Because he used to be in Wall Street and like making a lot of money. He had a nice living, but then he's like, you know what, is this making me happy? And so then he volunteered at Skid Row, and I forgot the organization's name. I think it starts with a CH, something like that. But
okay.
What they do is they have this program where they get these people who are like low skill, don't have like a lot of work experience, to help clean the streets and like get them paid a minimum wage. And it's like a month, like a 9-month program. And after that, they have to find a job on their own. So yeah, that's what I was just telling him, like when we were talking about the street, like it's dirty. Like, don't they usually have people that help clean it?
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah. So I just thought of that when I was hearing Brian speak, and some of the other people.
Yeah. You do? Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. So.
It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be easier. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be easier. Just to be not sure who your enemies are, who your friends are. There was a disturbance at the Monday mission. Well, it's Tuesday. Yeah. So, and it was a barricade, so we're supposed to cover the women. And we suddenly became a unit. Now I understand Now I understand why we'll never find peace. if we keep dividing ourselves, and if we start labeling people, who's right, who's wrong, who's supposed to be in the circle and who's supposed to be pushed away from the circle, I'm home. I'm not ashamed to have a home. I'm grateful that I have a home. Many people don't see the home is really where their heart is. And some people have found home in the street of Los Angeles. And dignity, I think, is the last thing they will ever lose. People like tonight, I met Brian. Brian, he was cool. A little bit scary, but at first, I didn't know if he was talking to me to distract me, or I was a little leery and I didn't know whether to look at him in the eyes or look around him. And next to me, there's little Brian, the brother I never had, next to me, who moments earlier had told me he was afraid, and I told him that everything will be all right. But there was a moment that things were not okay. Things were out of control, and suddenly it was not safe. And there I was telling him it will be okay. Things took an ugly turn for a minute. And I wanted to click my heels and get out of there. I'm glad I stayed because we were all scared. And we're not alone. It's not easy to deal with the homeless at Skid Row or anywhere, but it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding to know that at least we have a home. So, and if we don't have a home, we have friends. Don't know what else to say. Except that every song that I played from Skid Row until here made me cry. First it was Imagine, and there's Blue Savannah, and Three Little Birds from Bob Marley. I won't remember this night. I won't remember. I won't forget Brian, Robert, Pink Panther, Mastermind, I forgot the rest. Mostly male. Oh, and Dorothy. I saw Dorothy and she was crying. She had pain on her face or his face. She started to cry, and I don't know if she came back for some peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but at least she was able to talk to us. I think that was what she wanted to do, is just talk. Good night. Gotta go.